Hey everyone, welcome back to DRM News Global. We like to keep you up to date on all the happenings.
Right.
And well, there's this story that's kind of blowing up everywhere right now.
Yeah.
Um, and it involves two pretty big names, Elon Musk and Kanye West.
Yeah, I've seen that.
So we're going to take a deep dive into this article we found titled Elon Musk Unfollows Kanye West on X. After posts glorifying Hitler, rapper reacts.
Wow.
And this is right up your alley because you're the expert on how social media shapes public discourse.
Yeah. No, absolutely. This is a really interesting one.
Yeah.
Just the fact that it's, Elon Musk unfollowing Kanye West.
Right.
That in itself is kind of a big deal, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, these aren't just any two random people.
Exactly.
These are people with huge platforms.
Massive platforms. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, their relationship has always been kind of
Complicated,
complicated. Yeah.
to say the least.
Yeah. And then you throw in the reason behind the unfollow.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot.
That's the big one.
It is.
It's Kanye's posts, that were essentially seen as praising Hitler.
Yeah.
I mean, glorifying Hitler.
Glorifying.
It's
that's a strong one.
It is a strong word.
Yeah.
And it really makes you wonder.
It does.
Where is the line?
Yeah.
Between, just expressing yourself freely.
Right.
Which is everyone's right.
Of course.
And then, crossing over into hate speech.
Yeah, where does that line?
Where's the line?
Yeah.
And how are these platforms, supposed to figure that out?
Yeah, that's a tough one.
It is a question that a lot of these social media giants are struggling with.
Right.
Because, like you said, free speech is important.
Right.
But at the same time, they have a responsibility to,
to protect their users.
protect their users.
Yeah.
Yeah. Prevent the spread of harmful content.
Right. And this whole thing with Kanye seems...
It's a gray area.
It's very gray.
Yeah.
It really is. And then there's the question of what does this mean for Kanye?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, his career, his public image.
Oh, yeah.
We've already seen brands, back away from him after some of his past...
Controversy.
Yeah, after, his past actions.
Right.
And this feels like...
This could be like a tipping point.
It could be, yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
There's definitely a trend now of, brands being more aware of, what they're associated with.
Social responsibility.
Social responsibility.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They don't want to be seen as aligning themselves with,
Someone controversial.
Exactly, someone controversial.
Yeah.
And this event, with Elon Musk unfollowing him,
Right.
that could trigger a whole domino effect.
It could be, yeah.
Yeah.
So the article mentions that Kanye did react to being unfollowed.
Uh-huh.
Do we know anything about what he said?
Well, unfortunately, the article doesn't really go into detail
Okay.
about what his specific reaction was.
Okay.
But, I mean, you can kind of imagine the possibilities, right?
Right. I mean, maybe he put out some defensive statement.
Uh-huh.
Or maybe he doubled down on his views.
Yeah.
Maybe he tried to just brush it off.
Right.
Who knows? But whatever it was, I'm sure
people are going to
analyze it.
Analyze it, yeah.
Scrutinize every word.
Yeah, and probably just make the whole thing bigger.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's like this one little action.
This unfollow.
This unfollow. Yeah, it's become this symbol.
It's symbolic of something much bigger.
Of a much bigger conversation about how we behave online.
Yeah.
About what these platforms are responsible for.
Right.
And about, the consequences of what we do online, our digital footprint.
Yeah. It really makes you think.
It does.
What does this all say about where we're at right now?
Yeah. What does this say about online discourse today?
Exactly.
It's a question we all need to think about.
Definitely a lot to consider.
Yeah.
Thanks for breaking it down. We'll be back next time with another deep dive into the headlines. Until then, stay informed.